Okay, this is the Dark Valley from GMT Games. We're playing the East Front campaign 1941 to 1946. This is the situation at the end of August 1943. Right, well, the main thing that's been going on here is the Germans have been retreating in the Donbass area, trying to shorten their line. Now, which they've done quite successfully. They've also filled in this huge gap the Soviets punched through the German lines near Kharkov. The only problem is the Soviets really did waste their turn. They spent two of their attack actions up north near Moscow, trying to push the Germans away from Moscow. They rolled absolutely terribly. I think every single roll was a 1 or a 2, which was a disaster. And the Germans are still pretty strong outside Moscow as well. We say outside Moscow, I'd say in the central front there. Now, wasting all those turns means, wasting those formation chips meant they were never able to advance to the positions where the Germans had retreated to. Now, they're left in the same situation at the end of the turn. Now, obviously, the Russians have the initiative for the coming turn, and it's mixed weather, so that's going to go against the Germans. But that initiative should allow them to use their move chit to bring all the Soviet units into contact with the Germans. One thing the Germans have been doing is they've been using their air power to smash up these Soviet tank armies and infantry armies, reduce them by steps, which is great in a way, but that really blunts the Germans' main offensive capability. I don't know whether that's going to tell against them in the end. If those units get destroyed, they're quite easy to rebuild because of the way that Soviet replacement factors actually work. So all in all, Germans have made their first serious strategic retreat, and the game is definitely turning against them. Admittedly, this last turn, the Soviets didn't get any reinforcements at all. They get the replacements, but didn't get any reinforcements. So if you look at the Soviet reinforcement chart from now on, they don't get a huge amount. They're really going to have to use what they've already got. Now, don't get me wrong, what they've already got is really powerful. It's far more. Soviet infantry rifle armies and tank armies are so much stronger than the German equivalent, which are effectively divisions in terms of armour. So if the Soviets keep leading with these like tank armies, and even if they get totally annihilated, it's a good exchange. To lose a tank army is 4 replacement factors. That's the same sort of replacement factors that the Germans would be paying for an armoured division. So all in all, it's not looking good for Germany, and I think this is the beginning of the end for them.